what I started doing was taking that transcription uh, process further, and I was like, what if we could just uh, create websites real time using our mouth, like no hands, and it's automatically real time transcribing. But what we could do is train it on Eddie's components so that whenever I say button, it displays a button. Or if I say text field or alert or error alert or warning alert, it splats them
Interesting.
out on the page. So this is
Wow.
like just kind of taking a transcription saying, I want you to pay attention to words like card and hero. And it's just going to splat these things out. But then what this thing on the right is doing is interpreting this conversation, right? This transcription here. And so what this allows us to do, you can see that it's like kind of on an interval, is like updating the website. Now, this means that we could um, create a website for Brazilian Mardi Gras glitter removal service. And we want to build that using the Eddy design system. And we want to have a punchy headline up at the top that says, you know, remove glitter from your post Mardi Gras celebrations. Um, and it could have some funny copy in it about, you know, you just spent a bunch of time in the South in Brazil with a bunch of people, and now you've got glitter in your pajamas, you've got glitter in your phone, you got glitter everywhere.
Glitter removal.
And we can now jam on it together. So we could say, okay, get started and learn more are boring calls to action for this hero area, right? So what we want to do is say, get your glitter out. And it updated it to the wrong text. We want the hero buttons to read get the glitter out now. And so the idea is that we can collectively, and we could try it, like you guys could do it too. I think that it picks up on your text as well. So you guys like try something like say something like add a new section or something like that and describe what you want to go in the section. What should go on this
Do we
website?
say something now?
Go for it.
I just think that's amazing.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yep. Like
I'm still stuck
literally
in the
like
glitter removal.
um really, yeah, we want to turn up the we want to turn up the idea that we are uh really focused on Brazil. So really make that prominent in the website design. Right. So that's like what we could do is like, people like talk about, right, in the course of like a meeting, right? We talk about what we want and what our users need and et cetera, right? And that's all we use like language to communicate the goals and the desires and the specific things that we want, but we don't always necessarily use the like component language, right? We can use that component language, but we want to like get to a place where we're just able to like talk about what we want the website to do, what we want it to be, and then just kind of have it appear. And to be able to iterate over it. Oh, there you go. Celebrating Brazil, one glitter-free home at a time.
I love it. One
Oh yeah.
glitter free.
Oh, there we go. And it did update the text to say get the glitter out now. Right?
Now.
So the other cool thing, so back to like tokens and stuff, I wired it up so in addition to being able to say badge or accordion and have those actually show up, I could also say uh, change things to dark mode, and it immediately turns to dark mode. And I could say change things to the Wowie Zowie theme, and it changes it to the Wowie
But
Zowie
we don't
theme.
have it yet.
We need to get that. Maybe that's what we
Yeah.
do today to make it really like
Yeah.
pronounced.
Can you ask
Um,
it to add cards? Do you have to ask
well,
it like add three cards horizontally in a group of three or something like even columns, or do you have to say it really specifically or?
yeah. So let's try. It's kind of annoying right now because I think that because I have headphones in, the
Mm.
audio it's a Zoom meeting. I think with TJ it was actually working because we were recording a different way. So unfortunately, like the web page isn't listening to you guys, which is kind of annoying, and I'm sure I could fix that. But let's give it a try. So let's add a new section called our services, and we want to have a 3-up grid of cards that features our services, which are glitter vacuuming, uh, glitter shampoo, and glitter removal smoke bombs.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that means, but like why Brazil trust. So what it should do, right? So we have this, yeah,
Sorry.
inside of the grid of cards, right? It should be the 3-up grid variant of or the 3-up variant of the grid component. Oh,
Oh,
no, no. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Add a new section called features or our services. It should be called our services, not features. And inside of that section, there should be a grid, a 3-up variant of the grid component. And inside of that grid should be a card. And inside of each card should be an image, a heading, a text passage, and a call to action button that features the different services, which are glitter vacuuming, glitter shampoo, and glitter smoke bombs. There it is.
What about
So
form?
let's get really.
yeah, so okay, so yeah, we could create a form now. So we want to create a contact form at the bottom of the page, right? So once people learn about the glitter removal services, obviously they're going to want to get in touch. So we need a text field for the name, right? Another text field for the email address, and another text field for phone number, and a message text area field, and then a button that says, help me become glitter free.
So you have to be very specific about the exact naming conventions of each component, right? Yeah, otherwise it
at the
won't.
moment.
I
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think so, and this is actually where the documentation of our design system is actually going to become like really, really important, right? So right now it's just kind of taking the stuff at face value. All it's doing is loading in the components from NPM, like if we go here, Luana, it's like here's the token system, right, in CSS,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
here's that, and then here's the dark theme, right? So right now there's really like no documentation that's kind of coming along for the ride. Let's see if it added it. Ah, there we go. Okay, get in touch. Oh, change back to dark mode. Um, get ready to reclaim your home from glitter. Fill out the form below. Uh, name, email address, phone number, message, help me become glitter free, just as we described it, which is pretty amazing. So the
When
idea
I
is
say to people that my boss is very creative, nobody really knows what I'm talking about.
oh my God.
They have no idea. It's
Yeah.
really creative.
Yeah. Well, but
Love that.
it's there's also like I think some practicality like to it, right? Because it gets at the heart of it's like this is obviously like one application of many, but like this is only as good as the system is of the ingredients we put into it. So for instance, in dark mode, if I scroll up here, you'll see that it's like, up, we got a little bit of work to do on our dark mode theme, right? To get that sort of color contrast in there, and maybe we could sort of spend some time doing that stuff. But just like between this and like the visualization stuff, I was like, oh, okay, there's some stuff that we could kind of beef up or like kind of make a little bit like kind of more robust. Not all of it's just like, oh yeah, there's some like deficiencies or whatever. It's like pretty lightweight stuff, but it's really just a matter of going, okay, if we're treating these tokens and these components as raw ingredients, like and the core infrastructure for how we're doing all of this crazy shit with it, it's like, well, let's make sure that this core infrastructure is really sturdy, is really good. All right. So
Agreed. Agreed.
it's pretty cool. So this is like
It
getting
is.
to the heart of like, yeah, this isn't just it's like, sure, this is an experiment. Sure that there's like some stuff you can see that there's definitely some like layout specific stuff that we want to fix, I think, like, but this is all stuff that you could do like with this like pretty lightweight application that I made is basically going, oh, okay, there's clearly some stuff that some extra assistance or some extra documentation that it needs to help understand what the grid component is, what it does, what goes inside of it, and like how to use that stuff. Because right now, like this would look perfect if it was in the three up grid, right? The our services page or the our services section should be in a grid component that has a three up variant. And if I were to inspect it right now, let's just see what it spat out. But you can see it's like it's using all of the components, right? It's using uh the grid.
All the ads.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not using so we could fix this manually, right? So we could just kind of come in here and I could say, what is it, Ian?
Variant equals
Variant
three up.
equals three up. Wow, crap. Variant equals three up. Boom. There we go.
Hmm.
No,
Cool.
you bastard. It just wiped it out. Ah, you
I got
jerk.
it. We got it.
Well, no, I'm not taking that sitting down. You're not smart. You're not smarter than me, website. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so yeah, you could see again, it's like there's some stuff. It's like exposing sort of some of like we got some like light text on some like light backgrounds, and this becomes great opportunities for us to that bastard. I really wanted to update that back to before. But anyways, yeah, like so this gives us this playground, this environment, this kind of kitchen sink. Up, you can see that it's yelling at me. It's saying that I'm hitting rate limits because under the hood, what's going on is every 30 seconds, I'm asking AI to interpret this page into this final composed experience. So that's what's going on there. Pretty cool. I'm gonna
Wow.
I'm gonna stop now.
Well,
I'm speechless.
It's pretty cool. It definitely gets into a lot of stuff, but I think like above anything else, like I like you can do something like this without a design system, right? And what it's going to default to is just whatever the AI is defaulting to, right? So it's like that might be good for certain use cases, but if we're like trying to make stuff for us, right? We want it to look and behave like us. We want it to follow our rules. We want it to be on our brand. We want it to be using our typography. We want it to be, themed appropriately, using our voice and tone,
Yeah,
keeping our
our
context in mind, right?
components.
So it's not just like let's just generate any old random shit. Like the design system truly does become the source of truth. Like that the way like I've always defined a design system as like the way an organization designs and builds digital interfaces. And this is like literally the embodiment of it so that we're just able to like talk about the kind of website that we want, and the kind of website that appears out of thin air is in line with our conventions. It's
Yeah,
really, really cool. It's really cool.
yeah, definitely. This is what I say, how to use AI properly, right?
Yeah.
Like in our favor, not just like bullshit, you know,
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
with the
It's
right
like we're
ingredients.
yep. Yep. We're using it to like we're using AI to facilitate the like creation and usage of our ingredients, right? Like we're in control
Yeah,
of the ingredients, and we're in control. Like it's our responsibility to make sure that all of this stuff is good. And then what gets built using that is obviously going to continue to have problems, as we've already just kind of like seen here. But like
yeah.
the sturdier the infrastructure, the sturdier the design system, the better the results are going to be.
Exactly. It's not just like a random button or random, typography or colors. It's just like something that we build and it's
Hmm.
just there for us to use in just in a easier way because as you said, it's always going to have some kind of problem, but then it's going to be a little less, and easier to fix. Just, a bit of it, not just a lot of it and like waste